Hello. Hello, friends. Come on in. I've set up some comfy seating for you right there. Yeah, go ahead and take a seat. Got a cozy blanket and a pillow. Oh wait, no, I didn't put the pillow over there yet. Here's the pillow. I have this beautiful, soft, floral pillow, and you can put this behind your head or behind your back. Okay, so I'm so glad you're here today, and today I want to do a few things. This will be kind of an eclectic video. So I have some beauty and body products that I want to show you. I have my nail polish strips, and there are just some really fun designs, and I want to lay those out. And finally, I got some new makeup several months ago, and I want to do some swatches on the back of my hand so that we can look at all the colors together. So let's start with the nail polish strips. Okay, so inside this package there is this nail file. Can you hear that sound? It's very rough textured. It's a fun light gray color. And inside are all of these beautiful nail polish stickers. Alright, so we've got these peachy coral ones and these pink floral stickers. These ones are purple sparkles. These ones are blue and gold. Let's say this has pink, blue, purple, red, and gold. So many colors. This is really cool. It looks like purple, blue, and teal marble. And this one is different shades of blue with silver lines. We have two different blacks that both look marbly. This is, I don't know, what color would you call this? Kind of like a dark teal, maybe? And this is purple and white. We might need to start stacking these soon. Again, these beautiful shades of green and black. Here's some light aqua with white. White and black marble. Ooh, here's another black one, but it has purple and pink as well as white. Here are lots of different shades of beautiful, beautiful blue. And the last two are also blue. This one is kind of a medium blue with white. And this one is kind of a dark aqua. Anyway, I got these several months ago, and I've only used a few, but I really like them. I just got them off of Amazon, but they're just very fun and pretty. And I put them on my nails, and then I paint clear nail polish over them, and they last at least a week, and then I usually start peeling them off. So anyway, you may have seen these ones in a recent video. I combined two sets and put some of each set on each hand. So I thought these colors were kind of complementary, but also added a nice variety. So yeah, so I have just been wanting to show you guys these because I think they're so pretty. So many fun, cool toned colors with marble and sparkles and shine. let's do some makeup swatching. I got this eyeshadow palette around Christmas time. And ever since college, I've really liked using a combination of shades that are similar to my skin tone, and then also pinks and purples. So this is by the brand Pacifica. And I like this brand because, in my opinion, it's relatively non-toxic, but also relatively affordable. And I love the matte cardboard texture. But before we put that on, let's put some of this tinted facial sunscreen on. That might be too much, but we'll see. So this is fairly close to my skin color. Oh wow, I think I put on way too much. But we'll just try and rub that in. Okay, there we go. Can you tell a difference? This one's definitely more shiny, and it has just a kind of nice light coverage. Okay, so let's try these eyeshadows. I have this tiny eyeshadow brush here. Right here it says, "You are so pretty." And let's start with this brown. Let's put a little, ooh, wow, look how dark that is. I think it shows up really nicely against the tinted foundation. Okay, let's try a lighter color. Rose quartz is, oh, I didn't get all the brown off the brush, but you can see that it's kind of a shade darker than my natural skin color. This one is Orchid. This is a shimmery shade. Look how shimmery it is. I'm trying to like wipe the brush off on the back of my arm in between colors, and I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Okay, next we have Purple Rain, and this is one of my favorite shades in this palette. So pretty. This is similar, but a little bit more muted and darker. This one is even more muted, but still in the same kind of purple genre. Okay, this is another favorite of mine, Moonray. I'm not doing a very good job getting my brush cleaned in between colors, but can you see the shimmeriness? I know it's mixed with the purple, but I still think it's pretty. Oh, we skipped that one. We'll come back to it. This is Moonstone. This is such an interesting color to me. It's so light, but also like sparkly and very pretty. Okay, we'll go back to this one. This again is a shade that's fairly close to my skin tone. So I like to use this as kind of a nice base color when I'm doing my makeup. Okay, Amethyst. Oh, this is actually the last one out of this palette. This one is not quite as pigmented, but it is a very pretty and shimmery color. It's actually kind of fun to see all of them together. You can see all the different shades of purple and beige and brown, and I just think that's really nice. So I've been enjoying using this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think we got all of them. So this has been a fun thing for me to play around with recently. And ever since I got it, I just thought that the texture of the packaging just was absolutely begging to be used. in an ASMR video. So I want to swatch a couple other makeup items. Now, I don't wear makeup that often, so I have 3 Burt's Bees lipsticks that I've had for maybe almost 2 or 3 years. That color, it's really interesting. And because I've had them for so long, I think I should probably let them go. I think that there's like supposed to be an expiration date for makeup. Again, Burt's Bees is a brand that I like because it's relatively non-toxic, but also very affordable and easy to access. So you can see that I really like reds and pinks. And I actually have one other shade of Burt's Bees lipstick. And I'll put it right here. This one might be my favorite. I like that it's a matte color. This one is called Lily Lake. And I love the textured sides. It's just really, really cool. I think it looks kind of like a beehive or honeycomb. And I think maybe that's what they're going for. So those are my 3 Burt's Bees lipsticks, all in kind of like pinkish colors. And I actually have one more eyeshadow. This is a brand that I've recently gotten into, though I only have 2 items from them. It's called Julep Beauty. Let's see if I can remember which side. Oh yeah, this side has the eyeshadow. You can see that it's almost gone. This is the amount that's left. Let's see what this color is like. Yeah, I love this. It just goes on so easily and smoothly, and it just has an amazing shimmery sparkle to it. So around Christmas time, I also got this Julep lip balm, and it's really interesting because it's kind of messy, but I don't know if you can tell, but around the edge is the color, and then in the middle it's white, and that's like a creamy balm. So this ended up being a lot darker than I thought it would be, but I kind of like it. So even though it's more of like a lip balm, it's almost as pigmented as these. It is a higher quality and a little more expensive, and honestly it's a little more vibrant than I thought it would be, but I still really like it. And so this is still relatively new, so I definitely plan to keep using this and hopefully use it up so I don't have to end up throwing it away like these 3 Burt's Bees lipsticks. But I'm very thankful that I've had these. I've gotten some good use out of them, and I have the goal of keeping my lipstick collection a little bit smaller, maybe like just 1 item, so that I can use it up before it goes bad. Okay, I've been practicing this little joke for a while now. But sometimes when a mommy deodorant and a daddy deodorant love each other very much, a baby deodorant, mommy, daddy, baby. Sometimes I joke that I should rename my channel Native Deodorant ASMR, because this is like the 4th or 5th time I've featured native deodorant in a video. But this is kind of moving on to the Project Pan portion of this video. So Project Pan is a way of tracking makeup and body care product usage with the goal of using up products before buying new ones. And pan comes from like an eyeshadow palette, and when you've made it all the way through an eyeshadow color, you'll see the pan at the bottom. So the goal is to use up the makeup and body care products that you have as kind of a means of good stewardship and anti-overconsumption. So these are two of my empties. You can see that, let's see, there was this much left back in August of last year. No, July. And then August, I had used some more. And then September here. And then by November, it was empty. So this is my first empty, and I love this scent, lilac and white tea. And this one is citrus and herbal musk. You can see that on 8/23, I had this much left, and then I finished it in December of last year. So I don't have any problem like remembering to use up deodorant, so I actually have more that I've used in the past 6 months, but I decided only to feature these two and then this little guy. I think this is so cute, and this one is actually charcoal, so it's a little bit gray, kind of a fun color, and there is actually some left. So I do need to remember to use this one. I think I had it sitting somewhere else away from my normal deodorant, so I forgot about it. So here's another item that I'm tracking my usage of. So on the side, or actually on the back, you can see that in March, I had this much left. And in May, now, I only have this much left. So this is the Quinn's Witch Hazel Rose Petal Toner. It has aloe vera. It's alcohol free. And the smell is just amazing. Here, you want to smell it? Yeah, I love it. It's just very refreshing and light and floral. So we are on track to use this up in the next few months. March, May, and we'll see what month I end up finishing it. The final two Project Pan items I have to show you today are these essential oil perfumes. So they look kind of ratty and cluttered because of all the writing I've done on them. But let's check in and see. So this is vanilla sandalwood, and you can see all these different lines as I've been tracking it, and now there's only this much left in May. So I really like the smell of this, and keeping track of how much I have left is a good way to remind me to use this wonderful perfume. The texture is also really interesting, and I'm not sure if that's a nice sound or not, so you can let me know. And then the same brand, Eden's Garden, this is XOXO, and you can see I started tracking in 6/23 right here, 7/8, and then I didn't use it for a while, and then in March of this year I was at here, and then May, now I'm at here. So I have a little bit more left of the XO than of the vanilla sandalwood. So do you want to see what these smell like? Yeah, absolutely. Just gently shake it up, and here we go. What do you think about that one? Yeah, I think it has just a nice, like, kind of spicy, floral, romantic smell. And I actually like this one even better, the vanilla sandalwood. You want to smell this one now? Okay, how about on this hand? Yeah, go ahead and hold out your hand. Okay. This one has a little trouble spraying, but did you get that? Yeah, it just smells so like warm and inviting and beautiful, and I just love it. Well, that is about all I have for you today. I know this was kind of an eclectic video, but I hope that you enjoyed the various colors and sounds and my ramblings. So anyway, let's look again at all these colors I have on the back of my hand. I've got a bunch of eyeshadows, and I've got 4 lipsticks. What do you think about that? I think it's kind of fun. Beautiful pinks and purples and browns and beiges. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed that cute little floral pillow. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to subscribe and or like and or comment. Whoever you are welcome here. And always remember that because you are a person, you are loved. And you are capable. I'll see you next time.